My name is Ronald, and I'm a 28-year-old from a quiet suburb outside of Detroit, Michigan. My story is about the day I finally took my life back. The sizzle of steaks was loud, but my father's voice cut through the air. "Hey, Ronald," he said with a smirk, "you're old enough to pay rent or get out. This isn't a charity." The laughter that followed came from my stepmother Dina and my half-brother Luke. My hands tightened on the plate I was holding. He wanted everyone to hear. He wanted to humiliate me. I set the plate down. "I've been paying your bills for years, Dad," I said calmly. "If you don't like it," he shrugged, "find somewhere else to live." Luke chuckled. "Good luck with that." Everyone thought I would stay quiet, but not this time. I stepped closer to him, my voice low and sharp. "Fine," I said. "You want me gone? You'll get your wish." He laughed. "And where are you going to go? You've got no savings." He didn't know I had been working on something quietly for months. He didn't know I had just gotten the keys to my own house. The next morning, I loaded the last box into my car and drove to my new 2-story home by noon. I sent my dad a message. "I've moved out. The bills are yours now." Within an hour, my phone lit up with calls. I let them ring by dinner time there. Truck pulled up outside my new house. My dad's face was pale, his jaw tight. "You're not serious," he said. "I told you, get out or pay rent." I replied, "I chose get out, and now I'll stop paying your bills too." For the first time, I saw the power I'd been giving them all along. I went inside, grabbed my laptop, and began cutting every cord they had been feeding on. The electric bill, the gas, the internet, the water, and the car insurance were all removed from my account. With each confirmation email, I felt my spine straighten. My phone started blowing up with calls from them. I didn't answer a single one. Later, my dad and Dina showed up again. "Turn the accounts back on," he said. "You made your point." I met his gaze. "You've been taking half my paycheck for years. You wanted me gone. I'm gone, and so is my money." Dina called me cold. "No," I replied. "Cold is laughing at your kid in front of the neighbors." I closed the door behind me, and for the first time in years, I realized I was the one holding the lock. The next few days were quiet, but then an email from my bank came in. Suspicious login attempt. I found multiple failed password attempts and a department store credit card I'd never opened, registered to my name. It all pointed to Luke. A text came from him. "You think you're better than us now? Watch your mailbox." I started building a case. I was done being a victim. A few days later, my doorbell rang. It was my dad alone. "We've got a situation," he said. "The mortgage payment's due. And without your transfer." "Not my problem," I replied. "You've been a part of this household for years," he said. "You don't just walk away from responsibilities overnight." I laughed. A sharp, humorless sound. "You mean the responsibilities you dumped on me?" "If you walk away," he said, "you'll be nothing to us." I smiled, without humor then. "I'll be nothing to you, and everything to myself." Before I went inside, I pulled a printed foreclosure notice for his house from my folder and held it up. "This," I said, "is what happens when the person you've been draining finally stops bleeding for you." I dropped the paper at their feet and closed the door. That evening, I posted one vague line on social media. Sometimes the best gift you can give someone is the chance to stand on their own 2 feet. The comments were full of support. The truth was their downfall was their story to live, and I was finally free to live mine. If you like my video, then subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Thanks.